Hi everyone, so I wanted to do a review on this Trader Joe's tomato leaf scented candle. This is a soy wax, coconut oil, and beeswax blend, and it has 2 lead-free cotton wicks. So this is not a paraffin candle. Now let me tilt this over a little bit, but as you can see, the net weight is 11.28 ounces or 320 grams. So true to the name, it says, enjoy the seasonal aroma of freshly picked tomato leaves with hints of bergamot, rhubarb, and geranium. And the approximate burn time of this candle is listed as 40 hours. So the first thing, this is sold at Trader Joe's, or my local Trader Joe's. They sell this for $9.99. Now this brand sometimes comes out. The first time it came out, I believe it was during the holidays, and it had the same type of vessel. The only thing is that it was a crackling candle and not this 2-wick type form. When I saw this, I thought this was a great scent because you hardly see any fresh green, borderline herbaceous type of scents in candles. Now, I've already smelled this on cold, but let me go ahead and take out the safety seal that's wrapped around. Because as you can tell right here, there is a plastic layer. So in the store, if you want to smell it, they have one candle that they have removed the plastic, and you buy or you purchase the one that is still wrapped. Okay, I have removed the plastic layer. Let me go ahead and unscrew the metal lid. I believe the lid is tin, but I could be wrong. So let's see how it looks like on the inside. Okay, here is how it looks like on the inside. Let me go ahead and grab this with 2 hands. So as you can see, it is 2 wicks, kind of spaced a little bit closer to the edge than I would like, but that is perfectly fine. Inside, the wax is just this plain white color. The wicks are very thick though. They're very similar, or they remind me of the BBW thick rope light wicks. So I'm curious to see if these are going to burn perhaps maybe too hot or too fast. However, I am encouraged by the wax type of blend that there are no paraffins in here. So there's how it looks like, and I really like I don't know if this is glass because it doesn't feel like glass. So I'm not sure what the green container is made out of. I feel like it would be a specific type of treated or tempered glass. And I like it how on the bottom it says that it has passed quality control. And here we have the lid. So on the instructions for use, it says place candle on heat and stain resistant surface. Keep wax free of matches and debris, I believe. Trim wicks to 3/16 inch before lighting every time. Do not leave candle unattended or use in tents or near vents or drafty areas. Container may become hot. Handle carefully. Do not move candle while burning or before wax hardens. Extinguish candle after 4 hours and allow to cool before relighting. Stop burning when ½ inch of unmelted wax remains. So let me go ahead and describe the scent on cold. I definitely agree that this reminds me of a tomato leaf, but more of like the tomato vine, where you sometimes like accidentally touch the plant too much and then your fingers have that green planty coating. Similar to, let's say when you cut a fresh tomato and you have that like excess dirt that you need to rinse off, or like wash the tomato before you use it in your cooking, for example. It does smell very green, but I feel like the geranium in there kind of adds a little floral that takes away from the plantiness of it. So I think that's a little counterintuitive, but that's okay because I only noticed it a little bit. And I feel like the rhubarb in here adds that watery element that makes me think of when, like, for example, your plants get wet after the rain or after you rinse them off. It's giving me that type of vibe. And I would say the strength on cold would probably be like a 6 out of 10. So it's pretty strong. So I hope that translates into burning. All right, so let me go ahead and light it. This will be my first burn or first impressions review. All right, so far so good. I didn't trim the candle because I don't know if you could tell, it looks like the candles come pre-trimmed for you. They're not like Bath & Body Works where sometimes you have a very long excess candle wick that just needs to be trimmed because it's about 1 inch like out there. So let me give you the time. It is 5:36 p.m. and we'll see how long it takes for this candle to fully pull out, which I hope won't be too long because there are 2 wicks here. Versus if there was just 1 wick, I would feel like it would take me a little bit longer. Alright, so it is now 5:48, meaning that it has been about 12 minutes since I first lit this candle, and I would like to report I think this is going to be a medium or medium to strong throwing candle. Typically, when it's a medium or light candle, I have to wait for the candle to fully pull out in order to smell something, but I got a whiff of this maybe about 4 feet away from where this candle is at, and it is not even like 40% pulled out. As you can see, there are the little pools starting to form, and I'm very happy about that. I would say the only thing that concerns me is the wick placement, so I just have to, you know, occasionally look over here, but I enjoy the scent that is coming off of this. I feel like the tomato vine scent in here is being amplified. It's smelling a lot like if I were to have a garden of maybe like 4 or 5 tomato plants. It's starting to pick up more and more as it burns, so it's already stronger than some single wicks, which I was a little bit concerned because the candles that I was burning before this were a low throw to no throw, and this is already beating out some of them, and I'm just so happy, especially for the price of this, which was $9.99. I do want to mention though that if you're expecting or wanting just a pure tomato vine or tomato leaf scent, this one isn't really it because it is mixed with that rhubarb and geranium. So right now when it's burning, I feel like that floral aspect is kicking up a bit and kind of transforming the scent. It still smells like a tomato vine leaf. It's just kind of mixed with something else. It is also pulling a little bit more like fresh cut grass or a green floral, if that makes sense. I think that is the rhubarb. Definitely though, if you like fresh bamboo from Bath & Body Works, definitely check out the scent because it is super refreshing. I think the classification of this scent wouldn't even be a fresh type of candle scent. I would think it would lean a little bit more like a vegetals type scent. I feel like Bath & Body Works doesn't really do that much. The only scent that they kind of came out would maybe be fresh bamboo that I know of. And I feel like right now, what's popular is more of gourmand types of sweet or fruity scents, heck, even like the straight up floral. But a green, grassy, vegetal type candle, I haven't had a good one in a while. Would recommend this just on this initial first burn. So right now it is 6:25, so it's almost been about an hour since the candle has been lit, and I've already made up my mind. So right now it hasn't fully pulled out almost, so I expect it to pull out maybe at the hour 30 or hour 45 mark after lighting. Let me go ahead and show you. So if you could see right there, there are only 2 sides on the outer edges, one on that side and one on the other side where the wicks are the furthest from that haven't fully pulled out. However, that is not going to change my mind on the candle. All right, okay, I'm so excited about this candle. I can't wait to get more scents, and I'm going to run to my Trader Joe's and get a backup because this candle, I want to say it's one of those candles where there's going to be no debate whether or not it's strong and whether it performs and whether it throws. It's going to be, yes, it's going to perform well. Yes, it's going to throw well. And I want to say right now, it hasn't even fully pulled out. There's a little bit left, but the strength of this is a solid 9 out of 10. And I don't know if you can tell, I don't typically get this excited because a lot of my Bath & Body Works candles aren't even a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 is on par with, I would say, Paris Cafe, some blueberry maple pancakes, and some strawberry pound cakes. This is a scent that I was in my room. Granted, I burned this in a medium size bedroom. I had the door open though, and this was almost getting me a little nauseous. That's how strong it is. Even more so if I were to close the door, which there is no need to close your door in order to build up the scent. This is strong on its own. This is going to be a candle that you might not like it just because you might not like the scent. So I prefer gourmand type candles, sweet candles, even fruity type candles, but I love a candle more than anything then I can smell and that throws super strong. And this for $9.99 is like a steal. I feel like I haven't been this excited about a candle in a very long time. Maybe I've liked candles before that I like the scent, but this is just throwing. It's filling my room. I can even see this working well in the living room. Don't tell my mom. She dislikes grassy type scents and really dislikes candles, but if I had my own place, I would definitely put that in the open concept. I think it would throw, it would project. I have this lit and it's already traveled from my bedroom, which is medium size, all the way up until the hallway, and it's almost like turning over, heading towards the kitchen. So it does throw well. I love the flames. Hopefully I don't have any tunneling issues. Hopefully I don't have any puny wicks. But even if the flames were to dud out midway, it doesn't significantly reduce the strength of the candle. I think even if this candle were to dud out in the mid-range point, I would be okay with it, because a lot of Bath & Body Works, I would say a solid 8 out of every 10 candles I burn get murky in the midway point. And they get discolored and I get puny wicks, or sometimes I end up, giving up on the candle and warming it. But this, if it performs as well as it's doing like midway, I will be happy. The throat, solid 9 out of 10. I almost want to give it a 10 out of 10, but it's not quite there yet. It does throw. I wouldn't say that it travels like all across your house. But then again, I've only been burning it for about an hour. But this is the first burn impression review. And I want to just repeat this, but this is a candle that if you don't like this candle, it is because you don't like the scent, not that you can't smell it. I would warn against buying this if you get easily like nauseated by strong scents, or if you prefer like a background type of scent. This is a look at me now type of scent. I am the headliner of the show. This is a very unique, almost niche type of fragrance that I could envision not a lot of people liking. It doesn't have a lot of mass appeal where this is like, like your run-of-the-mill sweet gourmand. No, this is a fresh grass cut scent mixed with a tomato. It gives the essence of a garden, a very fresh greenery, not even a floral bouquet, so there's not a lot of flowers in it. But we're not talking a garden that has a lot of flowers, so we're not talking roses, we're not talking lilies and violets. We're talking a garden that has a lot of plants, vegetation, herbs, grass, beautiful, scenic, super green, not a lot of buildings. Overall, I highly recommend this candle. Definitely, if you like grassy type scents, heck, even if you like that one candle that came out from Bath & Body Works, I think it's Spring Has Sprung. It had a grass note in it, like a dewy grass note. You might like this scent. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this review. Have a great day. Okay, bye.